This is Carolina AM.
Welcome back to Carolina AM. Excited to be on the show today. I'm assuming that she's excited to be on the show. I know I'm excited to be here. Daria Sedgwick of the Olive Shop in Market Common, with locations in Barefoot Landing, North Myrtle Beach, along with Wilmington, North Carolina, celebrating. It's hard to believe that we're talking about this because you've been friends of the studio for so long, but you're celebrating your 10th anniversary, and this entire concept, this entire dream, started with inspiration from your daughter. Talk to our viewers about that.
Well, I grew up here in Surfside, married my husband, moved to Charlotte. We had our daughter Sydney, and when she was 2 years old, she was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes, which is type 1 diabetes. And for a 2-year-old, it was very difficult. She was very picky, and she didn't eat a lot of different foods. And of course, everything changes.
Like most
everything
kids, right, Daria?
Right. And so I found and discovered the world of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. And when I did and started cooking with it, she started eating things like vegetables and things that she wouldn't normally eat.
Wow, what is up with that?
I
with
know,
the kids,
it was
right?
great.
Yeah.
And so we decided, my husband said, let's move to Myrtle Beach and open an olive oil store and teach other people how to eat healthy and help them to eat healthy and know that it can taste good and not be drab and unflavorful.
Who knew there were so many flavors of olive oil, right? And I didn't know that really until I had met you a few years ago and basically got an education for myself. So for folks that walk into the store, they can basically taste any type of olive oil that they want to taste, and you kind of lead them through different recipes as they come in. But when I go to the supermarket, I'm thinking, well, there's extra virgin olive oil, but it goes way beyond that.
It does. You have to be really careful about where you get your olive oil from, because there are some misrepresentations in the olive oil world.
Okay.
There's extra virgin olive oil, and refined olive oil, and a lot of people get confused. But I will tell you, the extra virgin olive oil is the healthiest olive oil for you. Okay, it's first cold pressed. There's no chemicals added to it. There's nothing. It's all 100% natural. In fact, it is called the world's healthiest fat.
Wow. Okay, did not know that. But a lot of people today are using olive oil rather than using butter in any of those dishes that they may be cooking with, preparing with.
And it's good that they are. Actually, they say a teaspoon of olive oil a day keeps the doctor away.
I love to hear that.
Yes, and it does, because there's so many benefits. It's high in monounsaturated fat, which is again considered the healthiest fat in the world.
Yeah.
It helps to reduce type 2 diabetes, the risk of type 2 diabetes. It helps reduce heart disease. It helps to lower your cholesterol, lower your blood pressure. It has an anti-inflammatory because it's got omega-3s in it and antioxidants. So it's got anti-inflammatory. So for people with arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, it's really good for that.
Okay.
Also, the antioxidants have an anti-cancer property in it that actually help to reduce the damage due to free radicals, which they have found that's probably the biggest link to cancer. So a little bit of olive oil every day is so good for you. Not just in your cooking, but just a take.
Come up with their own motto for that. Okay, so needless to say, not only is it tasty, a lot of health benefits.
Very healthy.
Listen, not only do they carry, what we're talking about, olive oil, there's so many other things that they've got a brand new line of wine. We're going to be talking about that in the next coming weeks. Different recipes with Daria. She's going to lead us through those. But in the meantime, we want you to come down to Market Common, go to Barefoot Landing, North Myrtle Beach. Even the shop in Wilmington, North Carolina. Where's that one?
That one is at
located?
the Con Exchange in Wilmington, North Carolina. And what's unique about us is that we actually have a tasting bar, so you can just hang out at the bar and try different oils and balsamic vinegars.
That's perfect. So for the folks that are going to be, I'm sure they'll be tuning in next week. When you want to give them a phone number? You want to give them a website?
Our website is beacholiveoils.com. Our phone number is 855-200-OILS, 855-200-OILS.
I love it. You're going to be seeing more of Daria in the next couple of weeks. We'll be right back with Carolina AM.